Hey everyone, MTash here, and I wanted to talk about how I accidentally found the best or one of the best PvE weapons in Destiny 2. I ended up seeing this video pop up from Error, and if you don't know who this guy is, he makes the best builds, the best PvE content, DPS, weapons, mods, anything to do with Destiny and slaying out. This guy has it. Honestly, I've learned so much from him. He's almost at 200,000 subs, so I would definitely subscribe, especially if you're getting into the game, you're trying to get, better builds and things like that. He's awesome. But I saw this video about the Ikelos SMG, and he said that it's the best PvE weapon. Now, I ended up getting a couple, and I was like, yeah, it's an SMG. I didn't really care. And the more I started watching the video, I realized, holy cow, this thing is nuts. Now, I ended up getting like the exact same role as him, or a very similar role, and I saw that and I was like, yeah, that looks pretty good. Surrounded spec. It makes sense. But what I didn't realize is the Ikelos SMG also allows you to make Warmind cells. Now, here's the thing. If you're anything like me, you probably ignored Warmind cells for the majority of last season, or you've never even touched them. My boys, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't shoot one Warmind cell, I didn't create one Warmind cell, I didn't touch it last season. And so, I didn't know that they were as good as they are. But they're busted! Let me show you. Error, my boy, you have changed my life, and all it takes is one little mod. So this is my SMG. I've got the surrounded spec, I've got threat detector, I've got Seraph rounds. This gives you some extra range. It's actually like 2 meters of extra range, which is incredible. And then I've got chamber compensator, or I can get some more range and handling. I haven't really looked at which one would be better. Honestly, maybe the range would be better, but I like the stability. This one feels good. But the big one here is surrounded spec, and I've got a reload masterwork, just to make it that quick little reload, especially when threat detector procs. So, as a weapon as a whole, this thing already does pretty damn good. Let me just show you, give you an example. Okay, so the base damage on this I'm honestly pretty happy with as a whole. I think that it shreds most mid-tier enemies. I'm very happy with it. But once you add in a couple more enemies and get surrounded spec, and this procs from a decent distance away, I'm surrounded anywhere in this region, not too bad. I'm getting like a 40% boost to that damage, doing almost 1,500. That's a nice chunk of damage to get. But this Warmind cell, this changes everything. So I'm gonna spawn these guys in, and I'm gonna show you what this thing can do. What? What? Any trash mob in the game within, I don't know, tactical nuke radius is dead. They're gone. How did I not know about this? How did I miss this? Boys, Warmind cells are insane. All you need is one little mod. So there are multiple ways to generate Warmind cells, but this one is incredible. Global Reach is a 1 cost, and Seraph weapons have a chance to generate Warmind cells. It also makes it so they are a tactical nuke, huge AoE, and it's only 1 cost, so you can throw it on one piece of gear and have the amazing benefit of doing this. Now, the Ikelos is considered a Seraph weapon. You can even see here, there's Seraph rounds. But even if you don't have Seraph rounds, it will work. Don't worry about that. But the Ikelos weapon counts. Now, if you don't like SMGs, you can also use this hand cannon, which I'll show you how to farm very, very fast at the end of the video, but that's getting off track. The Ikelos SMG is great if you're just using it, but there's one other little trick that I want to show you. So typically, you would think you'd have to use the SMG to proc these Warmind cells, but the Witherhoard was introduced to the game, and I think it also works with Anarchy, but because these do tick damage, once you swap weapons, the game doesn't know exactly where that tick damage is coming from. So if you throw a bunch of Witherhoard shots around or stick a target, but you swap weapons, it will count as kills towards creating these cells. And when you get the catalyst for this bad boy, it has auto-loading holster. So you shoot a shot, use the SMG, swap back, shoot a shot, Go back to the SMG, and you're going to generate so many cells, have so much clear of any ads that are in the area, it feels incredible. Let me just show you really quickly. So typically what you do is you just run in, and you just hit someone, and swap. So that is going to drop AoE. If there was any enemies here, that would hit them and most likely kill them. I can hit these guys and swap. That's going to generate more. Look at that. They're going to land on that, take damage, kill him, and now we've got a cell. Oh, what? I'm sorry, was someone trying to fight me? They ended up getting eviscerated. See, like, I can just lure guys in here, use this weapon, and chunk the boss? Like, are you kidding me? You can chunk the boss, kill any trash mobs. This combo is incredible. I'm a big fan. I think that this is gonna be like super meta going into the new seasons. And I wanted to show you guys this. But let me show you one more example where I think this is gonna be super valuable. Well, other than that. Now, the more enemies there are, the better. And if they're all funneling towards you, it's even better. This is good in Gambit, but something like Contact is pretty much the perfect example of how incredible this can be. So I'm going to start this bad boy up, things are going to spawn in, and I'm just going to start slaying some stuff, okay? This is, like, honestly my favorite thing I've done in Destiny in a long time. Alright, so we got the cell here. I think I just killed a... did I just kill a wizard? Oh, what? Oh! Is it more things popping out? Okay. So you can literally just kind of wait for stuff to spawn. And then when they get close enough, you just... Oh my... That guy... I need a sniper rifle to see that guy. He's so far away. Guys, I'm telling you, this build is easy. It is nuts. It is so valuable. I don't think that there's anything that really beats this. For ease and effectiveness. You can crush anything. They could be hiding behind walls. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're anywhere on the map, they're gonna die. Now, if you want to do pretty much the exact same build, but you would rather use a hand cannon instead, you can still use a Witherhoard, you can still use a sword, whatever you want, but what you're gonna do is hunt for this hand cannon. This is the Ikelos hand cannon, and it's extremely easy to farm right now. It's going to require a little trick, which I'll show you, but I wanted to just chat about this hand cannon. The best role for PvE is most likely Rampage Threat Detector, and honestly, if you can get some reload speed, this thing has a buns reload speed. It's really bad. If you're playing on a Hunter with Marksman Dodge, you're not going to notice it as much, but this thing is buns for reload speed. Slideways is like, okay, it's fine. It does reload part of the weapon, but it's not great. And it is a 180, so it's going to chew through ammo pretty quick. I think the SMG is going to feel better overall, but if you hate SMGs, this is a great option as well because it's a Seraph weapon, it's in the exact same slot, and you can generate those Warmind orbs, you know, essentially with Witherhoard most of the time anyways, so why not? Let me show you how to do it really quickly with the skip as well as farming. You can skip the beginning of the Prophecy Dungeon by jumping on this ball and jumping up this very first hole in the wall. You slash your sword a couple times, jump in the air, and then summon your sparrow. Make your way all the way to the top. You might have to use a booster or two here and there. Get really close, and then you do a double Icarus dash with the top tree Dawnblade and a sword slash, and you're going to make your way up there. Now, that was my first time ever doing it. It was very easy to learn. It's not that tough, but if you don't know how to do it, maybe you have a friend that does. Now, the hand cannon we're looking for is from the first boss, and this skips a huge portion of this run, allowing you to get right to the boss and start fighting it. Only one person has to get there, and it will drag everyone else forward, so don't feel like you all have to play Dawnblade or anything like that. Optimally, you'd want 3 people to farm this just so you can do it faster, but you could do this with 2 people or even solo if you really wanted to and no one was online to play. But honestly, if you do an LFG group, I'm sure you can get this done very efficiently. Just make sure someone is using a well or a bubble, and you're going to have crazy DPS even if you're not quite up to power level, but I'm guessing most people are. Now, the big thing is you want to make sure that you're almost spawn killing these knights. At this power level, we can kill them very, very quickly. Make sure you're getting all those motes, and then you just kill the boss like normal. One little speedrun strat is using a Well of Radiance and chopping at the boss with a sword. It essentially negates all of the goblins that spawn in. Typically, the goblins spawn in and shield the boss, but if you use a Well of Radiance, you don't actually have to worry about that. But honestly, in most cases, you're going to have enough damage that you kill this thing pretty much instantly and don't need to worry about it too much. It's pretty straightforward. It's easy. The main drops here, you can get boots from the chest, which is awesome because you can get some god rolled boots with some great stats. There's a sniper you're probably going to dismantle, but then the hand cannon, and I think maybe a class item. I didn't really get one the whole time, so it was just those main 3 items. Maybe there's more. I'm not too sure. Also, one quick other tip. I fail it here, but you can actually do a double cleanse. So Glad got his and I missed mine, but you only need 1 rotation of dark and light motes if you land it, and you can farm this even faster. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.